Hello again, everyone. This is Game Collector, and this week I have Transformers Cybertron Sideways, or Noisemaze, whichever name you prefer, Japanese, American, whatever. As you can see, he is clearly a alien space fighter jet. Oh yes, he also came with this little key, which I'll show off later, so I'll just put that to the side. Give you a quick turnaround of it. He has little landing gear wheels right here, here, and here that are orange. He has quite a bit of orange and black. And he has an Autobot insignia, which again, that's part of his gimmick as well, so you'll see that. Now, there are two different continuity stories on him. If you're going with the American story continuity for the Unicron trilogy, this is his second form that he has taken. The first being the one from Armada, and he is an agent of Unicron. In Japan, this is Noisemaze, and he is a completely separate character from the other one called, well, I don't remember his name. I think it was Double Head or something, Double Header, Double Dealer or something. I don't remember. I know both of those names are probably wrong, too, because I should remember that, but I don't. Anyway, thankfully, Noisemaze and Sideways sound enough to, make me think of this guy. So let's get to it and transform him and show him off. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. He does have, before we get to transforming, he has this little feature here. You can pull this up, and it's a gun for his ship mode. And of course, for Cybertron, as some of you would know, this little key does something special when you put it in this slot here. And if you'll notice, it's orange and has the Decepticon insignia on it. But he is an Autobot? What? Oh wait, there you go. Spoilers, right there. He's a Decepticon. And it makes giant wings pop out of his gun thing. Bow. Whatever. And then when you pull it out, he's an Autobot again. So you just close these up. And now we transform him. And then you just pull this back. Unclip these because they're... You can pull them off completely. I prefer to leave them on. And do the same on this side. I will be pulling them off, but not yet. Separate the legs. And then we go to his undercarriage. And rotate these around. Oh boy, he's doing the splits. And now you take these and put them like so. And now you can put his crotch together. Never thought I'd ever say those videos, but this is YouTube. For now. Then you lift this entire front chassis up. So now he looks really funny. But now you pull the arms out. The right arm being particularly easier because it doesn't have that giant wing kibble on there, which folds back down. And this back wing section also folds down. And then all you got to do is get the arms in the right position and the giant weapon thing in. Now the legs. Turn and make sure that orange bit is right up there. Is it secure? Not yet. And there. pull his heel out. Make sure it's stable. Do it again. On this side, no, we're not done transforming him yet. For one, we got to make sure he's a stable figure. There. And then you raise the camera up so you can see it. The little cockpit pops open. Pull the head out, rotate it around, and click it into place. And there he is in his faceless glory and his pointy-chestedness. Ow. And now to pop his key in. And no, I am not going to scream it in an over-dramatic fashion either, because I will be reviewing more of these. Peg it in, pop those out, and remember how these little wing things move independently? How I showed you and said that they could come off like I just did right now? You take the right one, peg it in the top, then take the left one, and just so you know, that's the little hole. And that's the little peg. So on the proper leg, it would look like a shark fin. So you combine them together like so. And now he has a giant crossbow thing and a two-bladed wing sword thingy. Now, as I was mentioning the alternate continuities, also in Cybertron and in the Japanese version, he hails from a world called Planet X, which is not distinctly described. All it said is that it was devoured or something by Unicron. Then something winds up in an alternate dimension where it wasn't blown up or something. I don't know the full details. But I do have his bio up. I will read it to you along with his stats after I show you how poseable he is without all of his gimmicks activated. I am going to show you posability with and without the equipment, but for now we're going to do without. Now, because this guy's a little old, the joint right here is kind of loose. I don't know how to tighten that either, so I'm just going to have to deal with that. Shoulder rotates. Go up and down, bicep swivel, elbow joint, and wrist swivel. Same thing on this side, but the giant equipment likes to get in the way, but it can also swivel from side to side. Ball jointed hip with a hinge. I believe that. No, that's not a hinge. That's a swivel. Of course, the knees and the ankle can move. Can put him into really funky foot poses too because of how far his feet can move. And this thing, I suppose, is posable because it has the joint right up here. Now he has an ankle wing. You can do it on both sides if you want to. There, now he has two of them. Although technically his equipment doesn't really get in the way too much because it's really spread out. Although with the giant swords in his hands, it kind of limits the amount of you can move his wrist. That's what I was going to say. He does have a light pipe face, and I do not have my light on me right now, and I don't know where I can get a proper one. I suppose I could go check where I put it last, and hopefully you won't be sitting here too long staring at an inanimate figure for very long. So I will be right back momentarily, and I have found it, thankfully. And now, hopefully you get a good effect from that, where it's not too bright. Yeah, he doesn't really have eyes, nose, mouth. He just has an entirely transparent orange face. And to be quite honest, he's like a jack-o'-lantern. Perfect for Halloween. Lots of black, lots of orange. Like a space pumpkin of death. Anyway, that's him with his equipment off, equipment on. And yeah, you can, if you put the key in when he's completely folded in, the wings won't spread out, but it will change him to a Decepticon. And here's his bio. Con man from the day he first came online, Sideways is a master of deception, mixing just enough truth into his lines to keep both his enemies and his allies off guard. His tongue is as sharp as his sword, always ready with another trick of language to keep his marks guessing at his true intentions, at least long enough to jam a hidden blade through their anterior power units. Oh, Lord. Why couldn't they just say through their back? His stats are Strength 8, Intelligence 6, Speed 6.5. Wow, haven't seen a 0.5 before. Endurance 9, Rank Unknown. Courage 10, which is strange. Firepower or Fire Blast 8, and Skill 8. So he has average intelligence, but he makes up with that in all of his other stats, apparently. Along with a fairly average speed. Well, that's all I got for this week, viewers, and I will be back next week, probably with another Transformers Cybertron figure. Later.